Meet Susan. Susan is a student from a low-income community, her parents never having seen the four walls of a university. It was a life goal of Sarah's to create a better life for her family, the best way being to get accepted into a prestigious university program and get a high-paying job after. So she set her sights on Waterloo's engineering program with one of the best co-ops in the world. She made sure to excel academically, becoming the valedictorian in her school. However, once she opened the application decisions, her face fell. She got rejected. To her abject horror and her plans derailed. The thing that Sarah didn't realize or couldn't realize was that there were thousands like her that had the same grades she had, but they also had extracurricular enrichment opportunities which she did not have, as she was not aware of how important they were in the aspect of applications. And even if she was aware, they were too expensive for her to participate in. The enrichment opportunities are inaccessible to students from low-income neighborhoods due to the high financial barriers to entry, and this stems from the costs that are associated with logistics. I myself, being from a third world country, can relate to this. Things like robotics were left to those who could bear the costs, and the costs for going for international competitions, when coupled with the exchange rate, was so high that it wasn't considered beneficial to us anymore. So that idea of not being aware of the benefits of the extracurricular activities relates heavily to what I have been through in school, and by the time I figured out the benefits, it was already too late for me. And it is my goal to ensure that I can get as many students as I can to be aware of these opportunities before it passes them by like it did me. So how do we bridge the gap? And how do we reduce the disadvantage students in low-income schools generally have against their financially comfortable peers? Let's look at the stats for a second. One, we found out that 75% of parents want their children in an extracurricular activity. See, only 25% of students are in an extracurricular activity. So how do we resolve these conflicts? And how do we get more extracurricular activities to students? Sin Agora. Exactly is it that we do? We work directly with after-school programs to provide workshops for students hosted by volunteers. Submit their applications, we get them verified for safety reasons, and then there's workshop building. Once they are verified, they are allowed to submit an outline for a workshop they want to host, and they can choose templates from our website at a starting point. They then get matched to an after-school program to host the workshop, and then they help change the trajectories of young minds today. Potential volunteers to see what they thought about an idea, and over 90% of the respondents were willing to host weekly workshops on a topic they were passionate about. To end it all, disparities in access to extracurricular activities are like the cracks in the brick wall of education. Agora helps to seal those cracks and reinforce the mind and lives of those we seek to help. Thank you.